Hey guys, I'm Angie Monson. I've been a photographer for 25 years, and today I'm going to teach you how to shoot headshots in your own home using all natural light. Hey guys, welcome to my home. Today we're going to be shooting some headshots using natural light. I'm so excited to teach you. This is my lovely model Lauren, and I wanted to show you guys how to take photos in your home, even if you think you can't or you don't have the best light or the best furniture. You don't even need a backdrop. You don't need to buy anything professional. You just need your SLR camera and your 50mm lens. So I will talk about that in a different segment, but all I did was just open the door. I have a white wall right here, and we're getting close to the edge of light. This is the edge of light. The light is coming in through this door right here. So the best places you're gonna find the best natural light are windows, garage doors, and regular doors, obviously. So I just use natural light always. I turn off all the overhead lights in the house, and then I just start shooting. And I shoot pretty low f-stop, especially when I'm just shooting headshots just for one person. I'll shoot between a 1.8 and a 2.2. So I'm going to just start shooting her and showing you basically what I get from shooting with the door open, as opposed to shooting inside, which will be a little bit moodier and darker, but just a different look. Perfect. Tilt your head down and then do like shoulder, yep, shoulder to your chin. Perfect. Look up. Now look down. Perfect. And then pull your knee up again. Yep. And then move that hair just slightly right there. And then put your chin up, like, yes, like you own the place. That's right. And then you have some hair on your neck, just push that back. Yeah. Yes. And it's always a very flattering pose to shoot over the shoulder for women. You have this nice flat light you can kind of see on her face. There's like a little tiny bit of a shadow on there on this side, but it looks really pretty. If I want super flat light, I'm just going to turn her face directly towards me, so her whole face is lit up and the light is flat. But I think it's a little bit more interesting to have a little bit of shadow so you have dimension. Okay, now put your feet down facing me. Or actually, can you sit like crisscross applesauce? Mm-hmm. PC way to say it. And then have like your one knee kind of up. Yep. Perfect. It's gorgeous. And then just move your hair a little. Love that. And then look up. Gorgeous. Chin up a tiny bit, catch that light. And you really want to pay attention to their catch lights in their eyes. So it's like having a huge softbox. That's why I have this door, and like a garage door works really well, or a big window, because it's like you're basically using a studio light, right? But you get to control it. You can push the seat back, you can pull her forward, and it's a nice sunny day, so we have tons of light coming in. And if you look closely at her eyes, she literally has catch lights almost all the way around her eyes, so it's just a nice pop. So you want to make sure that you have catch lights in their eyes so that your camera will focus. Your camera will have a really hard time focusing on anything dark. It wants to focus on light. So you just want to pay attention to the catch lights that they have in their eyes when you're shooting. I love how you're sitting. Just kind of hold on and lean forward toward me. Yeah. And then smile just a little bit. And then move that hair over because it's a little wonky right there. Yes. Say puppies. I love puppies. That always gets them to smile because everyone feels dumb saying that. Perfect. Okay, we got it. I always love a white backdrop. Super simple and easy for backdrops. But even if you just have like a tan wall, you can really, when you're shooting such low f-stop, you can get this look too, even though it's like a different color. But that's why you want a low f-stop. You want to bring them off their backdrop. So see how my wall is probably 3 to 4 feet behind her, but I wanted to bring her off of it so that you have some depth. And that's why headshots can be a little tricky, is people think you just put them right next to the backdrop and it just gives them no depth of field. So you want to remove your subject off your backdrop, 3 or 4 feet. So we're going to shoot one more spot so I can kind of show you a little bit of a moodier look. actually like your hair kind of like tousled.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it just gives it more volume. And hair is so important because it frames your face. So I always tell people, don't tuck your hair behind your ears. And then chin down a little. And chin up. Now look out the window. Gorgeous. Now look at me. Pretty. This is a much moodier light that we're shooting, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of both. Okay, so there it was like very direct light, lots of light coming in, really pretty. But I know a lot of people maybe don't have that situation where they have this gorgeous, huge light, right, that is coming in. But you can always use a garage door too, so always just remember that. So open up your garage door, stand at the very edge, and you have like gorgeous catch lights. So, but some people want kind of a moodier look, and you know, where you have lots of shadows on the face, and it just makes it more interesting and more dimensional. So we're gonna shoot this, and so I'm just sitting her, and like again, I have her about 3 feet off the background so that we do have that depth of field. And I just kind of played around with my shades, making sure enough light is coming in. But if you look at her, you can see that half of her face is dark and half of her face is light, which normally is kind of a very masculine look. It looks great on men. So I will have to kind of position her a little bit so that I can get exactly the right look I want. So I'll just have you turn a little bit towards the light, but then eyes back at me. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Then kick your head back a little bit and catch that light in your eyes. Yes, that's so pretty. Love that. Pull that shoulder up to your chin a little bit when you do that. Gorgeous. And you can use like, you know, your art in your house, plants. You can kind of, you know, especially if you're doing like a lifestyle type of shoot or a branding type of shoot, use what you have in your house to kind of pull it together. It doesn't have to just be a white backdrop. Yeah, there we go. And then just lean towards your knees. Yep, just like that. I love that. Just remember the light is coming from here. So you want to have your face a little bit directed there and then eyes back towards me. And then play with that hair right here. Pretty. And of course, now that I'm shooting in moodier lighting, I upped my ISO to like 800. Right there, I was about 400 ISO. But you need to, sometimes I'm even shooting at like 1600 when I'm shooting inside. So, ooh, that's pretty. And to get a little bit more direct light and really good catch lights, I'm gonna shoot down on her. So I'm above her, have someone sit in the chair, and you can shoot down. Yep, and then to create like really pretty vertical lines, or yeah, what's diagonal lines? That's what I meant. Diagonal lines, I want you to kind of turn your shoulder in towards me. So these leading lines will lead to your face, which you are the main subject. You are the star. Perfect. Now look up. Now look down at my feet and look up. That's always a good reset. Have them look down at their feet and then look up. Perfect. Ooh, these are gonna be so pretty. Awesome. So I start out using my 50mm lens, and I will link it in the comments of where to buy it. It's the cheapest portrait lens that is, it does an amazing job. So if you're just kind of starting out and you kind of don't know where to start, I would always tell people use the 50mm. It's great for portraits. Also, for the full version of me actually shooting an entire photo shoot, I will link my site where you can purchase videos of me photographing families, individuals, seniors, and much more.